Straight facts, no chaser. So I had to address Killer Mike. It was this episode that he has on Netflix that people were talking about. It's called Fuck School. There's a lot of depth in this fucking video. And I want you to understand there's some history to it, and it's not good. Let's break it down.
Public school is going to shit. So why is school not working? I would argue that the school system is failing, not because it's teaching future generations poorly. It's simply not teaching the right things. We're teaching kids useless knowledge. What are the classic novels? Algebra. But in reality, we should be teaching them to dream realistically, learning practical skills that will actually prepare them to make money in the real world. No one gives a shit about what you're thinking. They give a fuck about what you can build. That's why today I'm going to fix education in America. So let me ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A pediatrician.
A pediatrician. Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
going to be a scientist, and I'm trying to find the cure for cancer.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
A president, and I will make
You're going to be a president. You owe your parents not to dream big. You know, you owe it to your parents to dream practical and start making money as soon as you can. Like, you're not going to be able to be president. Do you guys know what a carpenter is?
Yeah. Yes, my dad worked for a carpenter, and now he has his own business.
Let's talk about her dad. Now, her dad builds stuff for other people. Her dad's going to always have a job.
Would somebody please tell this dipshit there are many carpenters without a job. They have a skill, but that does not mean they have a job. It's giving willfully stupid. Hold on. I want you to hear what he just said, not out of my mouth, but out of the mouth of a racist who literally told Malcolm X the same thing when Malcolm X was a child.
They talked about me like I wasn't there, like I was some kind of pedigreed dog or horse.
President of his class.
Like I was invisible.
Now, the important thing is to be realistic. We all like you here, you know that. But you're a and a lawyer is no realistic goal for
But why, Mr. Ostrowski? I get the best grades in class. I got voted class president. I want to be a lawyer.
Now, I want you to think about something that you can be. You're good with your hands, making things. People would give you work. I would myself. Why don't you become a carpenter? That's a good profession for a colored. Wasn't your pa a carpenter? Jesus was a carpenter. People like you as a person. You're doing real well. Remember what we said. Nothing succeeds like success. Let me hear it.
Nothing succeeds like success.
Right. As long as you're realistic.
So you see how Killer Mike is black, but his ideology is a racist white man. How is that productive for the black community? It didn't stop there. Carry on.
I got to make sure I didn't waste my time today. All right, we're going to sign this. By the age of 20, I need you guys to learn some of the things that Mr. Tobin's been teaching and talking about today, or you're going to owe me $1 million.
That's a lot of money.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you wasted your time. And if I was one of those parents, I'd be suing you. Because that right there was highly disrespectful to all of those children. Even the little white girl recognized what you said was wrong. When you told that little black child definitively that he will never be a president, not the president of the United States, a president. That young white girl looked at you like, what the fuck? What is this man saying? She didn't even want to believe it. And here you are, talking about changing the world. At the same time, telling these kids, you guys are not worthy of having big dreams like Mike did. Wasn't this you, bro?
You cannot tell me that you get too old. You can't tell me it's too late. You can't tell me dreams come true. It is a sweet.
It sounds like these are rules for thee and not for me, to me. Hypocritical much? Or you being paid to fuck with people's education. And on top of that, this motherfucker had an agenda from jump. His agenda was to get porn and trade school put together. But he started with trying to sell trade schools to children. Why? Think about it for a second. This show was pre-produced. They already knew they were going to try and put trade schools and porn together to push it. So you start with degrading children first. Why was that even included? What entertainment value do we get out of it? Shock value? So you wanted to fuck with young kids' minds about trade schools when you really wasn't trying to push that. You were trying to push trade and porn to begin with. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Then he goes to a principal, black woman, educated, and she looks at him like he's a complete fucking idiot. He goes to his wife, She looks at him like he's a complete fucking idiot. But this motherfucker's made her money and did right by her, so I'll ride or die with you because that's what type of woman I am. And then you go and make a cheap ass fucking porn video and show it to people who did nothing but like, how the fuck am I learning from this? And then at the end, they took a test about what things are and how things work. Just memory. Motherfucker, you could have put down cards and turned them over a couple times and had a dollar bill under each one of them. And if you got it right, you got $10. The same motherfucking result would have happened. But your dumb ass thinking that porn and jobs together would work. Do you understand how many lawsuits you would have teaching people that, hey, once you fix a pipe, you can get your pipe fixed too. Just ask the person that you just fixed their pipes. What's your advertisement, dipshit? We fix your pipes so you can fix mine? I mean, Jesus Christ, how stupid can you be? Black people, quit giving these motherfuckers your money. And white people, this type of black person is not the black person that you want to be supporting if you want to support black people. This Negro is on your side, racist white people. He is not on the black side. Keep that shit. Trust and believe. Ain't shit he doing to help the black community. This motherfucker literally, you can't tell me God won't do it. You can't tell me that dreams don't come true. You can't tell me. And then goes into a school and tell kids, don't dream big. You owe it to your parents. You are a trash human being. And you walk around here in your black skin acting like you give a fuck about black people, but you don't. Teaching people how to do a skill by showing them porn? The fuck is your problem? Who the fuck wants you as a leader? The fuck is wrong with you black people following this dipshit? This motherfucker came up with a brilliant idea of putting trade schools back into play of old school shit. You need a plumber. A downright idiot can see his agenda. The thing that fucks with me is, why would he push this on people? He's proven one thing, that anything could possibly work for you. Just put some effort behind it. Even something as stupid as putting porn and trade together. It's possible. You see, he just taught you how to dream, at the same time telling you not to. You see how that's setting rules for thee and not for me? Yeah, this man is not down for black folks. He's not down for middle class or poor folks. This man is snaking the pipe of rich Republicans. Only they would agree to something as dumb as this. And I guarantee you, they happy as fuck. It's a black man that is the mouthpiece for this fuckery. Now, Killer Mike, I'm gonna give you some creative advice. Maybe you should rename this from Fuck School to Fuck Killer Mike. I think it'll sell. I speak facts, straight facts, no chaser. And I say this full-heartedly, 10 toes down, and specifically for Killer Mike. Fuck your feelings.